Welcome to the Not Ready for Primetime News for Friday, May 20th, 2011. I'm Dick Fitzwell. Michigan Republicans and Governor Rick Snyder announced Thursday that they have reached a tentative deal with the Democrats that would reduce the cut to per-pupil public education spending next year by as much as two-thirds. Snyder's original budget plan called for a $300 per-pupil cut for next year. The new deal would give districts back roughly $100 per pupil to help pay employee retirement costs, plus another $100 if a district adopts what officials call, quote, best financial practices, unquote. Senate Democratic leader Gretchen Whitmer of East Lansing says that any spending reduction means layoffs and cuts, and she is concerned that the demands attached to how that money will be received, quote, won't necessarily follow kids into the classroom, unquote. In the new revamped budget deal, the Lansing School District will receive nearly $1 million in state aid next year. However, major cuts and layoffs are still expected as the district faces a $25 million deficit for fiscal 2012. In World War III news, in a speech yesterday outlining U.S. policy in the Middle East and North Africa, President Barack Obama endorsed the Palestinians' demand that their future state be based on their 1967 borders. Obama is set today to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is strongly opposed to returning to the borders in place prior to the 1967 Six-Day War. Over the objections of prosecutors, a judge agreed Thursday to free former IMF chief bankster Dominique Strauss-Kahn from jail on $1 million bail on the condition that he be confined to a New York apartment under armed guard while he awaits trial on attempted rape charges. Strauss-Kahn is accused of attacking a 32-year-old housekeeper last Saturday at his New York hotel suite. The maid, a West African immigrant, told police that Strauss-Kahn chased her down a hallway, forced her to perform oral sex, and tried to remove her stockings. The FBI on Thursday requested a DNA sample from Unabomber Ted Kaczynski as part of its investigation into the 1982 deaths of 7 Chicago area people who took cyanide-laced Tylenol. Kaczynski, who was serving a life sentence after pleading guilty in 1998 to setting 16 explosions that killed 3 people, has declined to voluntarily provide a DNA sample. You can see details to these and other related news stories and our updates each day at lansing&beyond.com. At the sports desk, here's Miguel Ockitcz.
Congratulations to Robert McBride on being named the new head Americano football coach at Lansing Eastern High School. McBride was an assistant under the last 3 Quaker head coaches. He is a Lansing police officer and a liaison to Eastern and played for Nick Saban at Michigan State in the 1990s. Michigan State is 1 win away from their first Big Ten baseball title since the days of Kurt Gibson. The Spartans lead Illinois by 1 game and Minnesota by 1.5 games. And the Spartans win today against Northwestern, which clinch at least a share of the championship. Junior Tony Bucci Ferro will hurl the cowhide for the green and white. The first pitch at McLean Stadium is 3 o'clock. Tomorrow is senior day at the ballpark. That game will be on the Big Ten Network beginning at 1 p.m. The Detroit Tigers bullpen continues to stink like the southbound end of a northbound burro. Last night, they allowed the Boston Red Sox to rally in the 9th inning to defeat the Tigers 4-3. The Tigers are in Pittsburgh tonight to begin a weekend interleague series. Brad Penny gets the start for Detroit. First pitch, 7:05. That is the sports. I am Miguel.
Lansing area weather, sunny today with a high of 71. Tonight, dark and 54. Tomorrow, cloudy, high 78. For Miguel Ockitcz, I'm Dick Fitzwell. Turn off your TV and tune in your brain with the Not Ready for Primetime News anytime at lansing&beyond.com.